And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the show of madness, here to bring you things to keep you cool during this summer heat, only known as Under the Radar. And prime examples of that, folks, we found out that there's a sequel to Tales of the Cryptic Closet with an exclusive story from Karrion Kross himself. See? Now that's cool. Yeah, Maestro, we're quoting Carlito on that one. And to keep up with that cool nature that we found from this past weekend, we might as well go ahead and check out some screenshots and whatnots from the Twitterverse from this past weekend and beyond for a very special summer solstice edition of the Four Squared Delight. And the first screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page of Billy Bust Up with their game, Billy Bust Up. And the screenshot that they provided for this week shows our hero taking on not only a pair of giant oversized hands, but also taking on a whole bunch of mops and buckets that rains from the sky, all while a musical performance happens in the background. Nice! And this game automatically reminds me of not only the Wizard Mickey sketch that they had for Disney a long time ago, but also reminds me a little bit of Kingdom Hearts with a splash in there of Beauty and the Beast. Cause that's the only time you would ever see mops and buckets trying to attack you. Well, besides the whole Wizard Mickey thing that we mentioned earlier. And here's hoping in the near future for this game that they have a way to combat against these mops and buckets besides trying to jump over them. You know, maybe a chance for you to have some form of wizard wand to actually take on these creatures, or at least get to the source of it with some form of magical powers. Because I have a feeling this rabbit has some form of magical powers on him. Yes, Maestro, it's a rabbit. But besides rabbits taking on magical creatures on a magical performing stage, the next screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page of Mortal Shell Game with their game, Mortal Shell. And the screenshot that they provided for this week shows our hero taking an axe and what appears to be a dagger to a whole bunch of supernatural Trojan-like soldiers to actually take them out with a whole bunch of spin hits and cleaving swings, only for his last swing at one of the enemies as they dive right through him, turning him into some form of silver-like man for him to finish him off with one final helicopter spin-like slash that I got a feeling that Troy, or should I say Achilles, would use during the movie Troy, during one of his legendary battles. And speaking of Troy and Achilles himself, this game automatically reminds me of the movie Troy with a little hint of God of War in there as well. And here's hoping in the near future for this game, besides getting the ability to just warp through your enemies like you can here, they also give you a chance to use different forms of weapons to take out your enemies during this game. Cause I can only imagine what damage this guy can do with a giant oversized axe to take out the enemies. And Maestro Axe, wouldn't that slow him down? And with the moves that he's doing right now, I don't think so. I don't think a giant axe would slow this guy down. But just in case, probably a lighter weighted axe for him to use to try to take people out. Yeah, I got a feeling it would work. And the next game that we have up, or a screenshot in this case, comes from the Twitter page of Scoundrel Works, nice Twitter name by the way, with their said game, Supermarket Strokes. And the screenshot that they provided for this week shows you actually using a shopping cart to make your way through different aisles to land a hole-in-one or a par under 5 while trying to make your way through the store. And not to mention at the same time making one hell of a mess for the busboy to clean up while he's going through the supermarket using a shopping cart as a golf ball of sorts. And this game automatically reminds me of a combination of not only Supermarket Sweep, but a little hint of something they would do during the classic show of MTV Jackass. I'm just saying, cause I got a feeling this is something right up their alley. And Johnny Knoxville or Bam Margera would be the one actually inside of the shopping cart trying to do these things. With bungee cords, nonetheless. And here's hoping in the near future for this game, besides giving you a chance to play alongside with your friends, but also a chance for you to not only destroy the toilet paper, but also knock stuff off the shelves that truly make it difficult for your friends to get through the world of this golf-like world. And oh, Maestro said it will be also a cool bonus if you're able to collect shopping items while you're trying to golf through this course. You know, as a story mode bonus to unlock better carts for you to have during this game. And according to what the Maestro said on the bottom of the game, of the screenshot here, there is a grocery list. So it's possible that it could be in the game. Nice! But besides destroying a supermarket almost the same way Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T did back in the early 2000s, the next screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page of Bye Bye Blue 2, nice name by the way, with their said game known as a work in progress. And the screenshot that they provided for this week shows Jackie and Jackie fighting it out on a makeshift stage, all for Jackie to get a straight right, the green one by the way, the Jackie in green getting a straight right and then hitting a nasty side kick to the face of the blue Jackie for him to go spinning into a whirligig-like spin to the ground, counting a point in the field of Jackie, the one wearing the green. Because they're both named Jackie. Just saying. And this screenshot automatically reminds me of not only Dragon Fist, but a little hint of Double Dragon or any of those classic NES side-scrollers you remembered as a kid that involves beating the living daylights flag tag out of each other. And here's hoping in the near future that not only you get a chance to get more stages, but more characters featured during this game. And characters that are named other than Jackie. Because I got a feeling it's going to be very confusing to commentate if you're, spectating this match and trying to describe it to others. Because I can see it right now, me and the Maestro fighting against each other and say, oh, Jackie just kicked Jackie. And they're gonna think it's a mirror match, but it's not. Oh, and Maestro said another cool thing to add to this game is more attacks as well. Like a spinning roundhouse kick or any special move you would see Jet Li or Jean-Claude Van Damme do in any of their movies. And the last but not least screenshot that we have up for this week comes from the creators, DFC Jacob, with their said game, Russ Walker Legends. Not a bad name for the game either. And the screenshot that is not half bad as well shows our hero taking on a whole bunch of mechanical robots, only for him to punch one in the face, drop that one to the ground, then go on to do a left-right combination to try to prevent the other robot from stabbing him, only to take out the last robot with one straight right and then to collect his essence or mechanical being afterwards. And this game automatically reminds me of not only the Brave Little Toaster for some strange reason, but also a little hint of Dark and Dead Souls in there as well. And here's hoping in the near future for this game that you get a chance to use those Robo Souls or Robo Mechanical parts to slowly but surely upgrade yourself in this game, just like in Dark Souls or Dead Souls, whichever one's your preference. And oh, also a chance for you to have a chainsaw sword included in this game too. And Maestro said no such thing exists, but if you remember Gears of War, but then again that was a gun with a chainsaw at the end of it, but I guess Fantasy Star Online. It had a chainsaw sword in that, so it's possible. It's possible. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out any other cool screenshots and whatnots from the Twitterverse from this past weekend and beyond, you can go ahead and head on over to the screenshot pages of not only Oliver Snyder's, Octo Curio, Indie Rhymes, Playing Indies, or even Shot_Games, or under the hashtag of Screenshot Saturday itself. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the screenshots that we like for this week and get an interpretation of it for yourselves, you can go ahead and check it out on our screenshot Twitter page, only known as the Agent 0012, under the folder the Maestro decided to make called Summer Screenshots. You forgot to add the word Saturday in there, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. And I guess with that said, folks, we might as well head back into this music once again, and when we return, we'll be back with another back-breaking, bone-aching edition of the Wild World of Stunts right after this. So don't touch that dial just yet, folks, and stay tuned.